Trustees. Today is Monday, May 11th, 2026, and the time is now 6 p.m. Roll call: Brent Whitefield present, Kevin Kelly's present, Dakota Raspberry is absent, Danny Carrion's present, Carter Edmondson is present, Stormy Raspberry is absent, and Michelle is present. I verify we have a quorum of board members present in the boardroom per provisions of Texas Open Meetings Act. Mr. Bennett, will you verify we comply with the Texas Open Meetings Act provisions concerning this notice for the meeting?
Yes, sir, we did.
Thank you. Carter, would you please lead us in the invocation?
Yes, sir. Father, we just thank you for this day. Thank you for the community that we live in. Thank you for the students that you place under our care and the families that pertain to them. And so, Lord, as we gather as a board, Lord, we just admit, Lord, that we don't have all the answers. We don't know the future. We don't know everything, God, but you would guide us, that you would help us, that you would give us wisdom beyond ourselves for not only now, but for the future. And Lord, I know sometimes we make decisions and things that are personal and that mean a lot to us, Lord, but just help us always make decisions that are best for the overall of the school and the kids that are involved. Lord, we just help to prepare them to face the world that we live in, Lord. We thank you for watching over us. Thank you for the blessings you give us. Forgive us where we fail you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Bennett, do we have any registered comments or speakers at this time?
No, sir.
All right, so we're going to progress on into recognizing students for perseverance. Ms. Bibb?
All right, we have several students. We had a whole class full that was nominated this go-round, which was our third grade Miss Johnson's class. First time to ever take the STAR test, so she could see their growth on their MAP test and whatnot. So she felt like her whole class did a really good job of showing perseverance. We also have other kids that had some perseverance showing in PE, in their everyday life as well. So I'll just go ahead and let the kids start introducing themselves and letting you know who they are. Okay, let Jackson stand up.
My name is Jackson McCall, and I got nominated for doing good on the STAR test.
All right.
Jackson? Okay, she was nominated for not giving up. Good job.
Good, way to go.
My name's Amrani Barrera. I got nominated for doing good on the STAR test.
Good job.
My name is for giving up. My name is Serenity for giving up.
She was nominated for not ever giving up. Good job,
Way to go.
She was also a third grader that had to take the STAR test with Miss Johnson, so she did a great job.
My name is Henry, and I got nominated for not giving up
Okay.
on the STAR test.
On the STAR test. I'll go ahead and go over the other students that did not make it. We had Mesa Dennis, Levi McCall, Isaac Perales, Noah Constancio, Mazer Barrera, Carter Bibb, Elijah Bowles, Braden Brush, Francisco Cervini, Blakely Constancio, Trayson Cox, Sawyer Jones, Kara Kiesling, and Hagen Sterling. All those kids showed perseverance, and this month we are going over integrity. We're trying to hit that integrity piece at the end of the year, so it's going to be kind of tough. Anyways, but I thank you, and I thank the parents for bringing them and always helping them push through. Okay, good job, guys.
Congratulations, kiddo.
Way to go, big man.
Congratulations, proud of you.
Good job, girl.
Proud of you.
Way to go, girls. Stay after it.
Congratulations, proud of you.
Good work, hon.
Congratulations.
Good job, hon.
All right, next we're going to go into Mr. Terry's class for the entrepreneurship presentations.
So this year, we had mostly sophomores or freshmen for our business classes. So this is the end of the year project that they work on. This is their entrepreneurship project. They all done something a little bit different. They've all done something food related. They put in a lot of work this year. Really good presentations. They made some decent profits. So they're going to cover all that with y'all and talk about the aspects of starting their businesses and all the things that went into managing that throughout the 6 weeks. So first up is going to be Fizzy Fix.
Okay, so we are Fizzy Fix. We are a dirty soda company, and our group members is Clarissa, Braylee, Taryn, Gabby, and Berkeley. And right now we are all passing out our samples for you to all try.
Thank you, ma'am.
So we are Fizzy Fix. We bring fun, bold flavor, and a fix-it-yourself style with our uniquely designed dirty sodas. And from different soda types to a wide variety of add-ins, Fizzy Fix has it all. And we have had so much fun with this business, and we're excited to share what we have created and worked hard on.
This is our logo. This is our design as our corporate logo. Our brand is best represented by the best colors, simple design, and it accurately displays our product. The yellow represents a bright, fun color scheme, and the pink represents playfulness. We love the design of bubble fonts, and we feel that it ties into our product.
This is our menu. We had 5 set menus for $5, and our coconut cream Sprite was our most popular soda. We also had a customizable option for $8. First, we have the Cocoa Lime Colada, which has Dr. Pepper, lime syrup, and coconut creamer. Then the Coconut Cream Sprite that has Sprite, coconut syrup, and sweet and creamy creamer. Then the Cherry Cloud Cola, which has Coke, cherry syrup, sweet and creamy creamer. The Diet Cocoa Breeze, which has Diet Coke, vanilla syrup, and coconut creamer. Then the Strawberry Dream with strawberry Fanta, strawberry syrup, and sweet and creamy creamer.
So this is our flyers. On the left side, we have my flyer that I made myself, and I chose to go with the design to look most like our logo, so that it looks most of what we're about.
And on the right here, this is my flyer. I added bright pastel colors and fun drink-themed images like the cherries and the soda to represent what we create. And this is our merchandise. We have 2 t-shirts, one a beige and a baby pink, a tumbler, a keychain, and a tote bag. They all have in common our colors from our logo and our logo on it.
This is our corporate identity package. We went with it to make it simple so it wasn't over the top, and it represents our business as a whole.
This is our advertisement, and we will play it for you right now.
Y'all don't dance on the...
This is our inventory list. For drink flavors, we have Dr. Pepper, Coke, Sprite, Diet Coke, and Strawberry Fanta. For syrup flavors, we have vanilla, coconut, lime, cherry, and strawberry. Then for creamers, we only have sweet and creamy and coconut creamer. And then other stuff that we had to buy was clear plastic cups and straws and mini containers. The inventory total cost before having to take some stuff out is $151.12. And taking out some items that we already had was a total of $122.70.
And this is our profit breakdown, so we are able to analyze how each of our menu items were broken down. And so our total cost to make, for example, the Cocoa Lime Colada was $1.27, and we're selling all of our regular menu items for $5. So when we minus the cost, minus the sale price, we got the profit of $3.73. And to get the markup, we did the sales price minus cost divided by the cost, and that gave us markup. And for margin, we did sales price minus cost divided by sales price. And we set the margin 2% to look at it much easier. And on the side, it shows the total sold and total item profits. And this is the same thing for our last two menu items with the total sold and the item profits.
This is our final profit explained. Our total amount of money made was $671.40. Each group member received $131.41. We were very happy to see that we went over our goal, which was $500, when we went over by $171.40.
That's awesome.
Good job. Y'all gonna mix our drinks?
How do we make these things?
Here.
Is this a double?
So basically, you're gonna pour the Dr. Pepper into the ice.
Okay.
And then we just take these out.
Sorry, wait.
Pour this in first?
You can use however much
Wait a
ice
minute.
you
So
want.
sorry. So first you take out those. They won't. And then you take the ice,
go.
cup of ice.
Pour
into that.
this.
Oh, into this.
I'm sorry.
This first?
Yes.
I wanna be-
Dr. Pepper first?
Then you pour the Dr. Pepper.
And then we
Fill it
just,
all the way, or?
you want to have a little room for this, but it really just depends on how much you want.
Okay, how about there?
Whichever one you want in.
Yeah, if you want a lot of syrup, you can use the whole thing.
So
or if
which
you don't
one is
want
this?
a lot.
So that is the
Yeah.
Cocoa Lime Colada that has
Depends on
Dr.
like
Pepper,
flavorful you want it.
coconut creamer, and lime syrup.
Yeah.
Is this, what is this?
This is like
Yes,
coffee.
this had a total sales of 22, and our coconut cream Sprite had 33. That's how many people bought, and
People like that one.
the Cherry Pop Cola had a total of 19. The Custom had 6, and the Diet Cocoa Breeze had 6 as well.
All right, let's try it.
Woo! Shazam. This make you run faster?
Now, you're supposed to stir it up?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's a great idea.
What's the better way to do it?
Very
Kids really
good.
liked them.
Yeah, they do.
Huh? Who liked them?
Elementary kids.
It was
Elementary.
probably our most famous
got a lot
place
to
that
live
was
up to.
sold.
Yep.
Well, good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good, ladies.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the crack too,
Thank
girl.
you.
Proud of you.
Very good.
Okay. What'd you get?
Coke one with the cherry and the creamer. It's good. Which one did you get? Sprite? That was good. That was real good.
Tasty.
I
everybody. Our company is called Lone Star Smokehouse. The people who were in it were Lucas, Grayson, Wyatt, and Coulter. And we will now pass out our samples of our flavors.
Just open it and eat. Everyone take one from each bag.
From each.
Yeah.
This is our mission statement. We are an up-and-coming beef jerky vendor in Roby, Texas. In this slideshow, we will go over about how we managed our business and details about our business.
What kind of that?
This
Pepper?
is a mock-up of our merchandise with our current logo.
Our branding, we chose the shape of Texas because it's a strong, recognizable symbol that represents our Texas roots. The Lone Star reinforces Texas pride, while the cow skull represents strength and our connection to beef. The red color was chosen to represent energy and power, and it's also known to simulate appetite and excitement.
This is our corporate identity package, marked with our current logo, and we feel it matches our business really well.
This flyer and menu were used to promote our business around the school. They show our flavors and prices along with our contact information and our payment options, including Cash App and Venmo.
This is the commercial that we've made to promote our business, and we'll now show it to you.
I want some food that is the best around. How about some of the best beef jerky in the whole town? Man, this really is the best beef jerky in the whole town. I told you it was good, so why not come and get some more? Only at Lone Star Smokehouse.
Nice.
This shows all the money we have spent on what we need to make our beef jerky.
This shows each ingredient that we needed and how much each 3-ounce bag would cost. But our barbecue did not sell like we wanted to, so we discontinued the flavor. These are our margins and markup. We figured out the margins by making the selling price minus the cost divided by the cost. And we figured out the markup by doing the selling price minus the cost divided by the selling price. And we figured out our profits by the price minus the cost. And we did the markup as percentage to make it more easier. And these are our profits made up to May 7th. But our total profit is not, it's actually the revenue because we got a sponsor from the Clear Fork Clinic.
Nice.
And thank you all for listening.
That's awesome.
Good job. I could eat a whole bag of it right now.
Hey, do y'all still have some teriyaki to sell?
Yeah, it's pretty tasty.
I think we have one back. Sell us one back. Yeah. Yes.
Believe me, I'll take that.
Hey, don't tilt it.
Hello. Just know we have the best around them of one of our most arguably
There's
sold
strawberries,
samples.
pretzels, and banana.
And
Really?
just in that,
we are now passing out some other items that we
Would
have.
you like some strawberries or pretzels?
Sure.
These items were available for pre-order.
Gosh, good. I
And
almost
it is,
broke
some did
Thank
sell,
you.
but just like I said earlier, most of the sold product was the break.
What was the what?
The most sold product that we made was the brookie. The group and the people in our group is Caden, Noe, and Ashton. We are Craveco, a small candy business.
Yeah.
Oh, this is our introduction. Crave Company, or Craveco, is a small business that specializes in selling to local residents who can't cure their crave for something sweet. A sensation to bite down and on a cookie or a piece of candy, and to have a sweet taste to shower your taste buds that cure crave you've been fighting for the past week. Craveco is a variety type of business on a small scale, though it does have its specialties like chocolate covered bananas, strawberries, pretzels, and brookies. These, just as in the last line, are the specialties, but the one that stands out the most are our brookies.
This is our logo. Our logo is made to be a simplistic, but at the same time in a more fashionable reason. It is in the shape of a candy bar, but as a design, it's also just if it is looked closely at, the lettering on it has the shape of a smile, so it kind of looks like a candy bar with a smile, smiling teeth on it. This one was created coincidentally on accident because we were experimenting with other designs, but this one came out to be the most popular in our small group.
Very nice.
This is our advertisement, and we will be playing it for you.
This is our flyer, and or just another way for an advertisement. The flyer is was designed to be simplistic, but also in a way eye-catching. It has a small list of what we have and their prices.
This is our menu. It has everything we have in our inventory. The chocolate covered pretzels were $1 a piece. The chocolate covered strawberries, you can get them in packs for however you would like. Bananas the same way. Both needed to be pre-ordered. Our candy selection consisted of Skittles, Kit Kat, Hershey's, Reese's, Starburst, and Sour Punch straws. And it has information on how to order.
This is our corporate identity, and we chose this because we thought it would best represent our company, our logo, and our color scheme.
This is our merch. Our merch was made to, be another form of profit. Our merch, of course, has our own branding stapled onto it. Because why not support your favorite small business company?
This is our spreadsheets. This is our markup and margins. And our markups are there for each item. This is our other spreadsheet, and this is our inventory and how much the cost per each thing was and our profit we made from it. It consists of all the things we sold. This is our items sold and how much we actually profited from the items. Our best seller was the Brookies with 118 sold, and we profited $151.04 just off the Brookies. Our total items sold was 215. Our total profit was $266.15.
If y'all have any questions, y'all may now ask.
It's awesome. Really good.
Very good.
Very good.
This is the end of the slideshow. All our credits go to us three and Mr. Terry.
Y'all ready to run a business for the summer? Y'all gonna continue these businesses through the summer? No? Yet? No?
Well, they did a lot of hard work this year, putting together this kind of a entrepreneurship project within just a 6 weeks time span. They put in a lot of work, really figuring out inventory, itemizing things, figuring out profits, looking at where their markup should be. They put in a lot of work. This is a relatively difficult class for a freshman class, and they really rose to the occasion for this project, and they all did a really great job. And I mean, if you bring in food to kids at school, they're going to get excited, and I think they sold a lot more than they were anticipating. They were pretty busy all this 6 weeks. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all did a really good job. Thank y'all.
Good work.
Thank you.
I'll take some jerky and some of these bananas and strawberries.
I told me they were done when I asked them.
All right. Well, now we're gonna go on as far as the board progress monitoring. We're still waiting on some data, so Michelle and Mr. Graves are just gonna go ahead and give a presentation.
I would like to thank you, that if you haven't been, I know y'all been around here and everything, but this is just a little bit of glimpse of some of the stuff that goes on as plastic. Outstanding projects, and you did a really good job pushing them. I appreciate you for what you do.
Thank y'all. The kids were pretty nervous, but
Yeah,
they did good. They did a good job.
They did good.
They did a very good job.
Thank y'all again.
No, thank you.
Mine just had a bunch of dates on some of your packets, just because it's May and it's busy and everyone, we put on the May calendar, but everyone still asked about dates, so I gave them the The only thing we've added today is that we will have graduation, senior kindergarten graduation walk this Thursday at 8:30. It's this Thursday at 9. Yes. Yes.
One other, but one at Play, they did a very good job this year. I'm proud of those kids. There was a lot of accomplishments all the way from district to by district to area. Ashton Garcia, one of the ones in that last presentation, he made it to state along with Brooklyn Rodriguez with the base competition, which is the visual arts scholastic event. They competed with Mr. Terry's class and Mr. Young's art class. They presented in Abilene first, I guess was kind of our area, and those two moved on to state and got to go to San Marcos and display their art there. So that was a really big accomplishment for them. UIL got third overall at district. I thought they did an unbelievable job, and we had several, like I said, 9 students that advanced to regionals. Did very well with that as well. But on the places, I added those at the bottom of the report. Kind of gives you a glimpse of how they did at regionals in area with UIL when I played as far as base at the bottom as well. A lot of good things happen. It's a crazy time of year. But the teachers are really still pushing hard, and I appreciate what they're doing in the classroom to keep kids engaged. And activities like this that really help with that. Not only help keep them engaged, but that was pretty impressive to see about the freshmen put together some successful businesses in the 6 weeks.
Any questions for him? You want to go ahead and hit up the athletic director's report?
Yes, sir. So we had today, I haven't released it yet, but today was the first day that we could release all district for softball and baseball, so that will be going out shortly. We have 3 competing at the state track meet this weekend. Camden Loomis will be in the 3,200 and the mile. Berkeley Loomis will be in the 400 meter dash, and Sailor Smith will be running the mile. She barely missed the 800 by 0.33 seconds to make the wild card in that one. So, but we're really proud of how they competed. They did very well, and looking forward to them representing us on Saturday at the state meet. Kind of new. Our junior high baseball got kicked off. They've actually had 2 games, or I guess 4 games, kind of by now. They started off with Seymour. They played a doubleheader there, and they split them. And then this last weekend, or this last Friday, they played kind of a prolonged kind of scrimmage from 5:30 to 6 o'clock until it got about dark. But they did a lot of good things coming out of them. It's really fun to watch them practicing some during the athletic period and getting exposure to that, getting a jump start on that going on. Softball had a really good series out in their playoff game. They lost that first game by 20, and then turned around and won the second game right after that on a doubleheader format, 24-20, and that was really, really huge to see that they didn't give up. They came back and fought and scratched their way into the third game. We did lose a 1-game series with Ira with the boys, but again, I thought they did a great job. Take out a couple of those innings, and it's a really different ballgame, but really proud of the growth that they showed and moving forward. I'm excited about where we're headed. New coaches coming in already want to get their feet wet, jump in with these kids, and get them going in the right direction. We're excited about that.
Thank you.
Any questions for Foote?
What time do they start on Saturday?
The Camden will run at the first race, I believe, at 9:45 in the morning, somewhere in there, 8:45, 9:45, and then we won't be that. They'll do field events after the 3,200, and then we'll run 7:45.
But he'll run 9:45.
Yeah, he'll run earlier that morning. I'll get a schedule put out, but he'll run early Saturday morning, and then the rest of them will run that evening.
Thank you.
But we'll run with the 680s, I believe.
The horses.
On to the business finance report.
Budget, or not budget, or, sorry, I can't see that far away, I'm gonna have to get closer myself.
Gotta get in front of the camera.
Oh, great. Oh, I can see, look, I can stand behind the camera, that works out.
He can turn it.
Yeah. If you're gonna select that May board meeting report. Yeah.
So, today we wanted to talk about, because today we have a budget amendment to present. I know in the past couple of months I've been saying we're preparing to do it. We are anticipating to receive more revenue towards the end of the year because we budgeted based off of less attendance. So we're hoping we have less of a budget amendment to make if we do. As of right now, we have not received that revenue. Whenever we do, we will see it start to surpass here in these areas, and that's when we'll do a budget amendment for revenues. And then we'll see more of like a balanced budget. If you go down, and I'll show you all the budget amendment here in a second. But no, you're fine. That kind of zooms in out really fast. And you can go up to page 2. Yeah, there we go. So we're doing good in our functions. We just need to do a budget amendment for function 12. This is the one that, I'm sorry, function 13. This is the one that we sent 2 teachers off. And so with doing a budget amendment at $2,500, that's gonna cover all the expenses for them to go. And then you'll see in the budget amendment here in a second that I'm needing to move some money across from function 11 to function 41. And that's $501. And what that is we had budgeted at the beginning of the year $2,000 to go towards any type of chairs that may break, desk if teachers need new desks, anything in that amount, but we budgeted everything in function 11. So we did purchase the board chairs, so that is paid out of function 41. So you'll see on the budget amendment for it to come out of 41 instead of the function 11. So everything else in the functions are fine. We decided to hold off on looking at doing a budget amendment until we start receiving some of the invoices for the repairs needing to be made for the cafeteria, the football scoreboard, AC repairs, and all of that. So
We're going to exceed our $10,000 deductible on the storm that happened 3 or 4 weeks ago. We just don't know by how much. But again, that $10,000 deductible is not something that we budgeted for. But we had 2 classrooms and the ag facility with electrical issues, 4, 5, or 6 air conditioner blowers that it took out the vent hoods out in the cafeteria. So anyways, we're gathering all that information. We've already got the claim and turned the receipt in, but it is going to exceed 10,000.
So, and like last time we talked about the cafeteria fund, how we've had some fridge repairs and all of that. But
And that's been excessive this year again.
It has, but we still have money in our supplies. So I'm hoping we're able to save money area in the supplies so that we can use it for the contract services that we've had for the maintenance and repair on that. So decided just to hold off just to see if we could just move money within the budget versus going into a budget deficit. So, but yeah, all the functions were on target with our budget. If y'all have any questions about that, just let me know. But you could probably go to the next one. You have to mix it out of it to go to the next one. Oh. So there is the budget amendment. Did you put that?
It's going to be in the action items. It won't be here.
Oh, okay, okay. So when we get to the action items, you'll just see that, the $25,000 for the budget amendment for the 2 teachers and their travel. But once again, kind of oversetting that because I'm hoping we can save money. Once we get to the end of the year, we can look at how much we did not spend in our travel lines and supply lines. Hopefully we can just move money across the budget, but for right now, I thought it was safer just to keep in the budget everywhere else the same until we start receiving for the travel for state and hotels and meals for students and things of that sort. So we can go to the cash receipts. So for the cash receipts, we deposited $289,758.65 into the general fund. We gained interest in the general fund of $1,070.52, and in the money market we had more than last month for February of $20,069.60. And then you can scroll down. So that's all the deposits made into the general fund, and you can keep going down. So now we're in the cafeteria. We deposited $17,393.43. And you can go down more. And then in our debt services, we deposited $96,060.49, and we had an interest of $3,722.34. Any questions about any of the deposits made for the month of March? So I'm kind of rambling through it. We can go into expenditures and then we'll go into the cash position. So for the expenditures total, we had paid $207,302 out of all the accounts.
I was looking at this, and if y'all prefer to see, I can break it out based off the accounts if y'all prefer to see that next time. I was kind of tinkering with this report. So next month I can do that to show exactly what came out of general, debt services, and our cafeteria. But this just lumps them all together. So if y'all have any questions about any of the expenditures, I know last month we reported that we had the bond payment come out. Everything here is pretty standard to what we pay, just about every month. We're starting to get invoices in for POs. You can scroll down, I don't think anything else stands out on this report. That was major this month. We did have our quarterly payment come out for Fisher County. That did come out this month, but everything else is pretty much utilities, invoices for POs. And then we can go to the next one. If there's any questions about the expenditures, please let me know. Yeah. All right, so now the cash position. Combined in our general and our money market, we have $6,938, or $938,657. And the rest is broken out for you to see separately. And that's it, besides the budget amendment that I can touch base on that if I need to again. Sorry, I'm really blind. I just step up closer this time.
Any questions? Comments? All right, I'll push on to CTE.
Okay, we had senior decision day last week. Had to be rescheduled due to water leak on Monday, but great turnout. Kids did a great job on their tables. Had a good amount of kids come through. Did our reality check today, which I think is just an incredible experience for our kiddos to get a little taste of real life and cost of things. And I'll say that we probably had more. I think we had more volunteers today than we've had. It was great. So you can read through the rest of this, and I'd be glad to answer any questions if you got them.
Any questions on CTE? Let's good luck to those kids that are competing this week.
Yeah.
Bryson competed today, right?
Interview process.
Interview process today, and there's a couple others speaking at the area.
And that's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes. So good luck to them. All right, we'll push on into superintendent report.
Okay, attendance percentage for the year is 95.89%, similar to what it was last year. Current enrollment is 310. It's not an action item, but we've kind of discussed the cost of the daycare is expensive. So we've thrown around an idea of a small supply list that would be less than $40 in lieu of having to do anything with the price. So if you have any feedback over the next few weeks on that, I'd love to hear it. Scoreboard should be in soon, and so we're looking forward to that. And then TDA did approve our submission for SFE to take over food service operations next year. So contract's ready to be signed by both them and us, and we'll move forward with that. Looking forward again to the money we'll save doing that and investing that back into our staff and kids. So that's it.
Any questions on the superintendent report? All right, go on then to consent agendas. Previous board amendment minutes, the appraisal district tax report, and monthly bills.
I move to approve consent agenda items A, B, and C.
Motion is second to approve consent agenda items A, B, and C. All in favor, raise your hand. Any opposed? Passes 4-5. All right, going on into regular agenda items. Discuss employment, resignations, and school personnel.
Okay, we did, Jesse Armstrong has resigned. We're excited we've hired Billy Floyd to come on to coach with us next year. We've hired Karen Bass, who's going to be an assistant girls coach. And then today hired Chelsea Terry as a new SPED teacher.
And we need to discuss and take action in regards to purchasing library books.
Okay, and there's a list there that you can kind of look through, but again, this is just a new law trying to ensure that the stuff that kids have access to is okay for them. So there's a short description in there. You can pull that up, Haley, if you want. It's going to be at the bottom in the attachments, the library one. Yeah. And then it has a little bit of notes in there. It has who the audience is, but our library does a good job making sure that we are monitoring what our kiddos have access to.
Is there any action on?
You need to take an action to approve the purchase of them, yes, sir.
I move to approve, take action on the library books as
Thanks, sir.
stated.
I have a motion and a second to approve the purchase of the library books as presented. All in favor, raise your hand. Any opposed? Passes 5-0.
And I want to correct, it's not Karen Bass, it's Karen Morris. I don't know why I keep calling her Karen Bass, Karen Morris. We're excited to welcome Karen Morris. Sorry about that.
Who's that?
Sir?
Who's that, Karen Morris?
Karen Morris, she's going to be an assistant girls coach.
Where's she from?
She's coming from Bangs.
Discuss and take action to approve the certification
Can I add a thing? I'm so sorry. She'll also teach Spanish, which will save us the $33,000 a month that we're currently paying Guthrie Schools for online. And our students will have access to live instruction for Spanish classes next year. Sorry.
That's good.
Anything else?
No, sir.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Discuss and take action to approve the certification of provisions of instructional materials survey 2526.
So there's about a 33-page document in there. Basically, every year you have to certify that the instructional materials cover 100% of the TEKS in each subject. And so I've worked through this with our administrative team, and the information is in there, list how we're covering that. And we have to certify this, and then it's signed by the board president and board secretary tonight. And I submit that to TEA. They won't release our instructional funds until you certify again that the material you're using, you're covering 100% of the TEKS in every grade level for our district, and we are.
Make a motion to approve the certification of provision of instructional materials survey 2526.
I have a motion and a second to approve the certification of provisions of instructional materials surveys 26 to 27. All in favor, raise your hand. Any opposed? Passes 5-0. Discuss and take action to approve the 26-27 board monitoring calendar.
Again, this just shows you our board dates for the next year and what we will cover in each board meeting, and the kind of the timeline for how we will present data to you, approve contracts in the new year, and the different business that we have to take care of. We had a monitoring calendar that ran out this month. This is just the one for 26-27 beginning next month. And you should have that attachment so you can kind of view that.
So just like the meeting dates and stuff? Or?
It's the meeting dates, and if you look out there, it'll tell you on the very right. Can you make that a little bigger for me, Haley? I'm sorry, I'm old and blind. It just tells you other business that will be taken care of, in that last chart there, and then whatever data we're going to report and what months we'll report it. I know, Michelle, one of the things that you asked about, scroll back up, is the summer STAR reports as we kind of compare to area schools. We're hopeful. I put it in there for, is that August? I can't see still. STAR results, is that August? Yeah.
Yes, August.
We're hopeful to have the results by then, and so that we can present that to you. If you don't, we'll push it to September.
Well, I move to take action or approve the 26-27 board monitoring calendar.
I have a motion and a second to approve the 26-27 board monitoring calendar. All in favor, raise your hand. Any opposed? Passes 5-0. Now, discuss and take action to approve the budget amendments.
You can pull it up there and make it a little bigger. What you can see, this amendment is for the teachers that we sent to training this year. We want to really encourage our teachers to, we're excited they get an opportunity to go to Region 14 and get training, but it's also good to see them be able to get out. This was a training on technology that 2 of our teachers went to and brought back a lot of great information on using technology to improve student success. And so again, it caused us to go over the budget. What is it, Cammie, 25?
2,500.
2,500. I don't think we're going to be over, because as Cammie said, we budgeted on about a student number of about 295, 297, and we've really hovered anywhere from 308 to 312 all year. But as the budget currently sets, and the revenue, it's going to show it this way until we get the rest of that revenue in, as Cammie explained to you earlier.
And then you'll just see the function 11 and 41. I'm just taking away where we had originally budgeted that 2,000, only $501 out of that to function 41.
Yeah. And we will be coming with another amendment this summer just to cover all of this stuff we talked about. The $10,000 of insurance deductible that we're going to have to pay, the playground that y'all already approved hadn't been shown in the budget yet, stuff like that. But we just wanted to do this until hopefully we see more of that revenue as it comes in over the summer.
Well, we've learned that it's better to make the amendments as you go,
Yes,
instead of trying to wait and hope it all works out. You got one big ugly one.
Right.
Well, I'll make a motion to accept the budget amendment, make the budget amendment, approve it, or some of those words.
I have a motion and a second to approve the budget amended as presented. All in favor, raise your hand. Any opposed? Passes 5-0.
And I just want to say again, I think I brought this up when we did the audit, and you heard the auditor, but Cammie's doing a fantastic job in the business office, keeping us on track and keep people accountable to the new processes and procedures we've worked through. And I'll just say our principals also helping in that tremendously, because they're beginning to work and learn how to manage their own section of the budget and work on PO approval process so that they have control of what money's spent and what's not. And so they've all done a great job with that. I think it's going to show up in the end where we're going to be in much better shape than we've been.
That's good news.
Yeah.
All right. So the board's now going to move into executive session under the following section codes of governments, section 551.074 personnel matters. The time is now 6:54.